Hello, my name's Tony Salvato. I'm with GF Machining Solutions. I'm the applications manager for the EDM technology. We're here at EastTech and we're showcasing one of our new wire machines. This is the Cut F600 and it has a new feature that we're showing here at the show. This is the part that's being cut at the show, and the unique feature that we have is ISPS plus iWire. ISPS stands for Intelligent Spark Protection System, and then you have iWire, which basically monitors the thickness of the cut, right? And it can adjust the wire speed automatically, whether it needs to speed up or slow down. So this is one of our larger machines, the Cut F600. We also have a smaller version of it, which is the Cut F350. With this cut that you see here, right, we performed an initial cut using standard technology on the machine, and it took 2 hours and 15 minutes to cut across that feature there. We had 2 wire breakages, which is common with something like this, with such poor flushing because of the varying heights. But when we turned on the ISPS and the iWire, now it took an hour and a half to cut this, no wire breakage, and we saved 600 meters in wire by the machine adjusting itself as it goes across.
Hi, my name is Andy Stemler. I'm the head of sales for George Fisher Machining Systems in the Northeast Territory. We're here at EastTech today, and I'm here to discuss the Mill S200U 5-axis linear drive machine. Some of the main components of the machine: it is the most accurate in our linear drive lineup. There's a number of reasons behind that. So starting with that is the base of the machine, which is a polymer granite casting. It adds to the thermal stability of the machine, which adds to the accuracy, but it also is one of the most rigid castings that you can have in the market today, which is definitely needed for a machine of this speed. The StepTech spindle is a George Fisher product itself. We build it. We build our own direct drive tables. Torque motor, of course. Again, this machine is a 50,000 RPM spindle. This machine on the floor for today has 30 tools. We can go to 60 tools. Actually, we go well over 150 tools, but now we have to start adding a tool tower. Again, it is the most compact, most accurate machine in the S class. The number 200 is the X-axis in travel in millimeter. We go up to 600 millimeter in 5-axis in this class, or 800 millimeter in 3-axis. Again, it's the flagship line of GF. When you're talking about speed, when you're talking about accuracy, when you're talking about surface finish, this is the flagship line. One of the main components that we say is a part of the chain in the processing speed is the Heidenhain control. We offer half a millisecond processing speed. So it's not only the RPM of the machine, it's not only the direct drive 5th axis, it's the control, it's the brain that feeds the entire process together. Very proud to say that it's 100% Swiss built. Most of the major components, again, are built by GF. The other major component that is not is Heidenhain, that we have a phenomenal relationship with. But when you blend everything together, that's when you get the fastest, most accurate, best surface finish machine in the market today. So thank you very much.
Hi, good morning. My name is Rich Klein. I'm from GF Machining Solutions. I'm the technical sales manager for the advanced technologies to GF Group. I'd like to talk to you today here. I'm at the EastTech show, and we have some samples on display from our laser micro machining group. It's called a Microlution product line. Microlution is machines that are built in Chicago. We have the factory, application group, engineering group, all right there in the city. Open for anybody to come by and see the equipment. We do many different types of parts that we have out on display. One we have here is called a spinnerette. Spinnerettes are used for making fabric, for going in for all different types of fabric weaving. So you make a different type of fabric on it to be either room darkening, going in for moisture wicking. We also go into ones that be very soft feel to touch. Features on them are so small they're very hard to see by eye. As we get into these types of features on them, we go into using a femtosecond laser. and an ML5 machining center that's going to use a 5-axis scan head. This 5-axis scan head is allow us to angle the beam to get in and machine the features out and actually go in and hold a very, very tight tolerance with a very high repeatability. There's not really any other technology you can use to get down to these size features, and it's really opening up the next generation of technology that's being used for manufacturing smaller and smaller parts. We also go into many different types of medical parts. A lot of medical parts we get into are going to be stents for going in for hearts or doing surgery. Also marker bands that we use, that we push marker bands that go onto a medical instrument as they feed it through the body. It's a radiopaque option that we're able to go back and actually see where the part is inside while they're doing the surgery. Besides doing parts like that, we do a lot of very small parts that we have on that are going into the watch industry. So the watch industry is coming up. We make a lot of movements on it, gears, springs, small levers that go inside the watch. Most of the watches are made in Geneva, Switzerland. And that's also where our factory is located, and our parent company, GF Machining Solutions, is in Geneva, Switzerland. Also go into other medical components that are going into bone marrow extraction needles. You can go back in to take bone samples out. Doctors will use that to do research on people's bodies, see if you have any cancer or any other problems that you're having, but they can pull samples out from those. Along with going into very small, which we go into on this, is a direct inject fuel nozzle. So all your high performance cars, there will be, whether it be a Corvette, other high performance engines, are using a direct inject nozzle. Uses a very, very precise hole that's going down inside at a very precise location so they get the best efficiency out of the car, and also going back and getting the best on overall with getting emissions control. So we're seeing holes being controlled. Anything that needs to be a very, very precise hole size, hole shape, and location, we're using a femtosecond laser, which is ultra fast. It removes the material without any kind of heat effect area. There's no tool wear, and you can get a very precise hole with a very high repeatability, usually in less than 1 micron repeatability, and positioning accuracy within plus or minus 2 microns, getting into very, very tight tolerances. With going into the features on it, shows there's a wide range of different types of parts we can cut. ICT industry, medical industry, aerospace industry, defense. Everyone's going into many different types of parts that we have. So if you have any types of applications you'd like us to look at, we'd be more than willing to look at those and see if we have a technology to match what you need.